So we just took a look at using a slide master to configure elements that would span across your slide. So if you wanted to add in some text that would be present on all your slides, you could edit the slide master. But now what we're going to look at is we're going to look at other global elements supported directly by PowerPoint. And in that, I just mentioned the fact that we're going to talk about headers and footers and the ability to add in dates. So to find these, what you're going to do is there's actually a couple different places that you can do this. Let's work under the context that we wanted to add it to our presentation right up front, and we knew exactly what we wanted to put. We would go to the Insert ribbon, we would choose Header and Footer, and we would get a dialog box supporting this. Now, first thing to note is that you can apply these global element changes to the slides, but you also have the ability to configure them for the notes and handouts. So sometimes you don't want your slides to be cluttered with additional date and page numbers and these types of things because they might distract or steal some of the slide real estate that you want to work with. So you might only want those on notes and handouts. We'll just concentrate on slides because they're more readily apparent. And we can go ahead and enable a slide number. And we could say, all right, anybody who's looking at this presentation knows obviously that the first slide is number 1, so we won't show it on the title slide. And we'll also add a date and time, assuming that there might be some reviewers and we need to know which version of the document they're looking at. Okay, now notice, similar to transitions, we have the ability to apply this to the single slide that we're looking at or the entire deck. I'll go ahead and hit apply to all. Now, you heard me mention the scenario that we're working under, we're going to assume we want to do this up front. Let's say, however, that you forgot about this and you decided you wanted to print out your presentation and you wanted to distribute it and you knew that you were going to need page numbers or slide numbers as you did that. So when we went to print, notice we have edit header and footer. So it gives you the opportunity to turn these or adjust these as needed when you actually go to print the thing. All right, so why don't we configure some of these items for our presentation now?